Austin Nye on the mound. Mitchell Sanford leads things off for the Rebels. Ole Miss chasing a school record in home runs. They're 4 off that pace. It was set in 22. Here's a look at the Ole Miss batting order. Freshman Austin Nye, 6'2" right-hander from Roseville, California, makes his 14th start. He's 2-0 with an ERA of 3. And chased the high heat, 93, 1 down. Hey now, former Vanderbilt head coach and now the head man at Penn State. He loves the strategy. Swing and bunt. Johnson's got a bare hand. Do or die. He did.
This is do or die, and you only have one chance.
He's so athletic. Fearless, athletic. You got to have the guts to make that play.
Fastball's been up to 97 already for the freshman.
Poke the opposite way, and the evolution of Will Furnace as a hitter continues. A 2-out opposite field single. He swings with purpose, and he pops this one up to right side. Rigdon is there, and that'll close the Ole Miss first inning. Getting the ball for the Rebels today is Walker Hooks. He's a freshman out of Brandon, Mississippi. This Vanderbilt offense has reinvented itself over the back end of conference play. And got him. Here's Brody Johnson. Dozen home runs. 57 driven in. And he sends this one high to left field. Sanford back. Track. That is gone. 2-run home run for Brody Johnson. And Vandy jumps on the board in the first.
Okay, young man. Yes. Well, there haven't been many, Tommy, but that one gets the Vandy boys off their feet and hooting and hollering in the dugout. You talk about a no-doubter. Come on now, it's Championship Sunday. Somebody's got to stick their chest out a little bit. How about the freshman? We've already seen it on defense, and now a no-doubter.
Popped him up to the left. Chang back, Sanford in. Mitchell Sanford handles this one. He had no shot in the one prior. Currently the #1 RPI, so win today solidifies that.
But an opportunity to improve their postseason status, and boy, have they done that.
Swing and a miss on a breaking ball. Second strikeout for Austin Nye.
They have kind of figured out their formula as the season's unfolded.
Against the shift, here comes Chang charging from short, and one pitch to retire Jacob Humphrey. Just an 8-pitch inning.
What did you learn from Corbs during your time at Vanderbilt?
Well, he was critical in year one, right? Nobody knows Vanderbilt better than Tim Corbin. So across the street with him, sit down, talk about Vanderbilt, talk about the SEC. He was a huge part of our success in our time there, and we've stayed close. He comes to a game typically every year up at Penn State, too.
It's not often you get to be a fan. You had this great reaction during the home run.
That guy, Clark Lee, got a win against #1 last year, knocking off Alabama. It was just a couple years ago we were doing a Vandy game at Hawkins Field. To third, to Rigdon, and around the horn. Breaking ball in on the thighs. That's ball 4. First walk issued by Austin Nye.
The laid-back day.
Into center, long run R.J. Austin, able to come around it. Austin Nye, the pitching guy, got a double play here in the third. That certainly helped.
This Vandy defense has literally been flawless, but it's not just making plays, it's making extraordinary plays. Any old games, right? You're playing all big-time ranked opponents.
To third, and it eats uphill on a hot shot. 4 ribbies this week for Vanderbilt.
Got it.
Uh-oh. Indeed, Ole Miss leads the league in pickoffs, and they get another one with Rigdon leading.
If you're base runners, and you can see right here the freshman, and this is the one thing too.
Oh,
I'm going to let you say it.
And Austin sends it to center. As we go to break, Berkey break down the pickoff.
well, I think it shows how good Hooks is moving. He's not stealing here, guys. He's just he's into the secondary. He just totally takes his eyes off the pitcher. And then whoops.
Mike Bianco's club has been playing great baseball. He won it all in 22. And Tim Corbin has led the Vandy boys to the championship game once again. He's the all-time leader in SEC tournament wins. And he chases one low. Strikeout number 3 for Austin Nye.
I mean, just all things considered, we don't need to mix and match.
Back-to-back Ks for Nye. He's got 4 today.
There's not a whole lot of freshmen that are featuring the changeup that we've seen from Austin Nye so far.
Brody Johnson announces to the world he's got it. And it's a 1-2-3 frame worked by Austin Nye, 4 innings in.
Just wait.
Yeah. We're on the rise. Swing and a miss for Nelson.
He's going to leave any yard.
And he smokes that one just past the glove of Utermark. 2 for 2 afternoon for Brody Johnson.
Go.
And it's pulled through the left side by Holcomb. Back-to-back singles for Vandy, sitting on a 2-0 lead.
Hoover that year.
Blocked by Fawley, and the throw to third made it close. Wild pitch puts Brody Johnson 90 feet away from score. You got to do it if you're not going to hit it out, right? String a few together, and down goes Bartsey. 2 down. Captain Hook got him with the hook. He K's the side to work around a pair of singles, and Walker hooks, shuts the door on Vandy in the 4th.
How we manage outside name, image, and likeness activity, that's the key question. Football, men's basketball, baseball on the men's side, where there's a great deal of emphasis. You look at the crowds we've had.
Yeah.
I've been here since 2003, and I've seen big crowds. I haven't seen consistently big crowds for a week like the last few years. As a competitor, those environments and the other team as well. You know, the men's basketball tournament was incredible competition, and that is a decade worth of building.
Sanford with a single to center field. Ole Miss gets on the board. We say thank you to Commissioner Greg Sankey. Thanks for popping by. So you hand out a trophy.
I love all the championships. Just that's the official statement. Thanks, guys. Appreciate your work.
Thanks for
See you in Omaha.
Into right center field. Well hit. Humphrey tracking and shy of the fence. A little hop to haul it in. Ole Miss gets one across on a 2-out RBI single from Mitchell Sanford, but the Rebels leave a pair on. High fly, deep right field, into the corner, Federico, and that sneaks out. Opposite field home run, Jacob Humphrey. Clark Lee loves it. It's another tally for the Vandy boys. Now 3-0 Commodores.
Well, that's how you answer a run. You put one right back on the board yourself.
Trying to sneak an elevated fastball right there. A couple breaking balls in a row. Trying to sneak the elevated fastball. Jacob Humphrey, just his 4th home run of the year.
And that one fair inside the chalk. Mancini motoring around first, headed to second. Sanford's throw comes in late. Back-to-back extra base hits. Let's start with Humphreys.
We talk a lot about getting swings and misses on fastballs up. How do you combat that? You got to hold your barrel angle. And Humphrey, who starts in that low crouch, kind of stands up on one, commands the barrel, and keeps it fair. Our Vandy boys stretch the lead back to 2.
And a hit batter. Furness coming in from first, steal of third, and they pull it off. A double steal with Mancini breaking and Rigdon following.
A whole lot of movement. That fake bunt brings him in, Berkey, and then just let you guys do what they do on a base pass.
They got Luke Hill creeping and
chop to Hill. He's got a tag, and now a throw across will wait. But able to race the lead runner, Mike Mancini, who got caught off the bag.
You got 2 choices here. You're either going down angle and you just go on the break, or you're not and you got to get back. And watch, Mancini crosses over and then he's dead. So it's one or the other, right? It can't be neither. You can't.
Nobody out, though. Nobody out. I think you got to be going back all the time on it.
Riley Nelson
To the right side, chance for two. Utermark to Chang, back across. 4-6-3 double play. The leadoff home run is all Vandy gets.
Mancini's a DH, so he can't run out to the field. He's got nowhere to hide.
Swing and a miss for Utermark, back-to-back Ks. Here's Isaac Humphrey. He's 0 for 2 today. And bounces it up the middle. Vastine.
Wrong guy.
Yep.
Don't hit it to the shortstop for Vanderbilt. Bad idea.
We're in Hoover, Alabama this Memorial Day weekend, and what a fantastic week of baseball it's been. And special thanks to our color guard, Hoover Public Safety, Allie Mims, Miss Teen Alabama with our national anthem, and the 37th Flying Training Squadron from Columbus Air Force Base buzzed the tower today. Muscled and just off the leather of Utermark. One out single for Braden Holcomb. I didn't see it. It happened on the swing.
It had to have been.
Talking with first base coach Todd Blankmeyer.
Two-seamer just boring in on him. He punches it. Oh, there it is. There's some discomfort.
Stays in the game. Here's Utermark. They'll play at second.
Has really evolved into one of their guys.
Utermark.
Not going to work.
It's ball fourth. Smithwick is the first base runner allowed by Guff. And frozen on 94. Runner on the move. Pitches outside. There's ball four, and the Rebels in business.
And some are more preferred by others. But I think it's clear for Scott Brown he's pretty comfortable in the college role.
Tim Corbin got a look at this as he was coming out to make the pitching change.
Yeah, there's some managing going on here. Coach Corbs is checking out there on deck circle and sees that he's got Braden Randall in the on deck circle. I don't know if he might be talking to his dugout that he saw Mike Bianco come out.
And he grounds it to the left side. Vastine goes second for one. Rigdon turns two. Second double play of the game for Vandy. Huseman gets the job done with a tip of the cap to the infield.
Can't make the all defensive.
Get around it. A ball that's hit pretty hard. Get around that thing off your right leg. And Rigdon continues to impress, turning double plays. This Vandy defense is shining this week in Hoover.
I got a feeling Vandy wins this game. They bump up to that one spot at this SEC tournament.
Calhoun gets Mancini looking. There's two down in the seventh. Tap back to the mound. Calhoun's got this one and delivers a fastball for the out. Play for Willie Bloomquist at ASU. And he chases that one. Couldn't find the 95-mile-an-hour fastball. Two down.
They continued that here today.
To the right side. Rigdon was deep. 1-2-3 frame worked by Sawyer Hawks. R.J. Austin leads off the eighth inning. He is 0 for 3. And he yanks one off the mitt of Randall, who entered the game at short last inning. Got on him fast. There goes Austin. Great jump. The throw came off the bag.
Oh, wow.
Safe to start, but R.J. Austin and a good job too of making sure that even though it's not out there, they get back to it. Utermark's he's going to win the reach.
Chased it. Leadoff runner race thinks so. It caught stealing. Got him swinging. Belted deep right field. Humphrey back. This one's gone, and we got a one-run game. He didn't bother to jump. Too busy hitting bombs.
Yeah, fastball that just sits up and enter third. And the Vandy boys better be glad it's a two-run lead because Isaac Humphrey has made it one run closer. A no-doubter.
picked him up. Racing in is Holcomb. 2 down, and the Rebels down to their last out. Safali is 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts today.
Guy leads your team in homers.
Franklin looking on. It's missed away. Ball 4. And we got a balk.
Yep.
Oh yeah, little
right
pause as he
started
went
to come up
Yep.
and up.
1-2. Blocked by Bartsey. 2-2. Just off the plate, and the count is full. Championship on the line. Here's the payoff. And it's ball 4. Back-to-back walks from Sawyer Hawks. Randall got the start a couple of games ago for Ole Miss.
That was his first action in about 3 weeks.
Game 1 of this tournament for Ole Miss. Randall drew a walk in that game against Florida, but went 0 for 2. Popped up center. Austin has it. And Tim Corbin's got another SEC championship. 5th title all time for the Vandy boys, and they will go into the postseason riding an 8-game win streak and carrying an SEC trophy.